Hey guys, welcome back. It's Maverick here with another episode of Munou na Nana. So, first things first, a little bit of a clarification here. I made a bit of a mistake last episode. This turns out to be a 13 episode anime, so including this one, we still got a couple episodes to go before the end. So, with that out of the way, well, what are we doing here? We're looking at Michiru's situation, right? She's collapsed in the bathroom. I personally think that maybe she's only passed out, or maybe, her healing other people took a toll on her and whatnot. I think she's actually a character that's here to stay, at least for a long time. But hey, who knows? I certainly have been wrong before. You can't really predict too much with an anime like this one, which constantly throws twists at you, right? But certainly I would hope that she continues to live on for a while longer, if just to warm Nana's heart, right? So, is she going to be okay or not? Let's get into it and find out. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Yep. She's trying to convince herself. Alright, so now the question is, did someone do that to her? Indeed, did Jin do that to her? Or like I said, maybe she is just collapsing due to the stress of overusing her talents. Or something like that. I certainly think that's just going to be very crucial in bringing Nana back, right? I'm still really thinking about the, Kyoya and Nana relationship thing here. Like, could they actually be family? Probably even manga readers don't really know that, because we've only started. I think the manga is only on like 60 or so chapters, something like that. And I think we might get to like a third of the current manga. Hmm? Yeah. I think that's a little bit... Yeah. That was a little bit of a slip up there. Although, honestly, that wasn't too... Like, I know that as well. It's basically the components of Tylenol and whatnot. Hmm. Since when were you the doctor? Hmm. Oh? This guy. Hmm. Is her wound? Come on, Nana. Just. Hmm. Yeah, Nana definitely feels like it's her. That's like a full... That's like a day and a half? Ah. Yeah, probably overusing her powers. And then is there a twist? No? Wow, this is the true Nana out? Ooh. Really? Isn't she always supposed to be a dorky character? Wow, Nana's really bonding with her. You really like animals, eh? This guy is... Huh. Tsuruoka sensei. Oh, there's that seal there. Which we saw in the opening as well. Detective Kiryu is still on the case. Hmm. This. And of course, in the same in the same episode that actually the guy actually makes an appearance, she refers to him. Hmm. So they don't immediately get shipped off once they discover that they're talented. There has to be another way of doing this beyond actually, directly licking them, right? Hmm. So is this there going to be like a sad ending to all this? This girl. Oh, she has cancer? So it wasn't her mom, it was her. Damn. Hmm. For a series like this, huh, to have a story like this within it. And Nana's like, what the hell am I doing? That's a pawn. Is she thinking maybe she's a pawn in all this? Damn, she's got through to her. Oh, but her teacher is coming for her as well. Damn. Alright, see you guys after this. Aw man, we got some awesome development this episode. Look at Nana breaking down here, her whole world is crashing down. She's like, is everything I believed in a lie? Am I actually in the wrong? Did I actually kill innocent students without, cold-bloodedly and, am I the monster here, right? That's basically what she's asking herself right now. And once again, for those that didn't really catch the meaning of the scene where she stepped out from the room, so what they were playing was shogi, right? Which is basically, you can consider the Japanese equivalent to chess. And this piece that she stepped on, well, that is the equivalent to a pawn here. So by looking at that piece, I think she was also kind of realizing, and indeed for us viewers to realize that, hey, maybe she's just a pawn in this entire game that's being played by the mysterious organization behind her, right? And clearly that is the case, right? The organization clearly views her as an expendable asset here, like an expendable pawn. So I was under the impression that, okay, so maybe, at this point, I still think maybe they are an official organization. Like, this might be the official stance of the world governments and all and whatnot, because otherwise, I don't really see how they can have the clout to pull all the strings to do all this, right? Like, run this entire island for so long. And also, if we recall, if I recall the dialogue from Jin, right? He also said that once he went back, there were people waiting for him on all that. This is clearly an organization that has a lot of power, right? So I don't think you can quite get to that level without having some sort of official influence. Like, maybe they are a radical branch within the government or whatnot, but clearly they have the power here, right? Considering what they're doing right now, and they clearly don't think like Nana is going to be able to accomplish the objective of really killing off a lot of the talented. So she's more of a, like a test, like, just a forward agent or something like that, right? There's still some more steps behind her that's going to be implemented in order to fully wreak havoc and chaos on the talented. And indeed, with this Tsuruoka guy also going to make an appearance, probably not in the next episode, or I feel like that might be a sort of like something that we can look forward to in the future, like maybe he'll appear next episode at the very, very end or something like that, to let us look forward to, a next season, or to read the manga or whatnot. But definitely, we can clearly see that Nana is starting to realize what she's actually doing, and hey, this means that potentially she could be turning, but then now that her superior is coming here, right, she's gonna have to really work on both sides once again, so a double agent for both sides. It's that kind of scenario, right? And I absolutely love it. Beyond that, this episode was really surprising as well, with the entire story of behind Michiru, right? So, in the end, she just had a she just fainted by using her powers. That wasn't too surprising. Her backstory and whatnot. I have to say something. I'm normally a pretty snarky guy when it comes to anime and whatnot. I like to do a lot of the retorts, the snarky comments, and that sort of stuff, right? Because a lot of times a lot of anime just tries to tug at your emotions without really doing it properly and whatnot. But I really couldn't say anything during Michiru's backstory there. The fact that she was, what was that girl's name? Hitomi? Right, that she was a cancer victim, obviously that's itself isn't really something to joke about. But I have to admit, right, even during that time, for a series like this, you're always thinking of the worst, right? So even at that time I was thinking, so is Hitomi only trying to get near to Michiru because she wanted Michiru to befriend Michiru and use Michiru to heal her or something like that? But I'm sorry, right? I just can't help it but to always assume the worst case scenario in especially in a series like this, where you're clearly going to have mind games and betrayals and all that, right? So, but at this point, though, I have to say that Michiru is the one shining light out of all of this. She struck Nana right then, right there. She struck me as well. She is like the one, pure innocence in this anime so far, out of all the people. Even Kyoya, I don't really think we can say is like this paragon of innocence and justice or whatnot. So putting that aside, like Michiru's story, Michiru and her backstory and whatnot, I really, really loved it. And I feel like, if this happened in any other sort of series, I probably wouldn't be as much affected by it. But precisely because it's a series like this one, where you're expecting, a lot of people, a dog eat dog kind of thing, and for them to keep on, plotting and scheming against each other and whatnot, having someone like Michiru here, and having that kind of backstory makes her really, really, really special, right? So I do hope that she's going to continue to live on, and I do think that's a pretty fair judgment to make, right? And prediction to make, because clearly she is very important to Nana right now, and is the crucial key to her eventually coming back to, I guess, the good side, let's say. Beyond all that, we got a little bit more interesting information from this episode, particularly in regards to Jin. So he clearly has a weak point for animals. I think that's something to keep in mind. Probably not going to come into play anytime soon, but definitely something to keep in mind, right? And he knows who the actual killer is. Now, who is the actual killer, right? So far, the Serrano girl, right? The girlfriend / semi-girlfriend is at the foremost of the what should I call it? Of the suspects, right? She's at the foremost of the suspects. But somehow, I just feel like it's a little bit too straightforward, right? Like, if she really was the killer and all that, that would be, it's for some reason I'm just thinking, that's too easy, right? That's too obvious. I'm just thinking there has to be like some sort of twist in the story. Like maybe Serrano is the killer, but maybe her boyfriend or semi-boyfriend wasn't actually all that of a good guy, right? During the sort of interrogation that Kyoya had this episode, clearly there are some hidden aspects of him as well, right? So, probably we will still have one final twist. I definitely don't think it's as simple as saying, oh, Sarana killed him and that's it, right? Not to mention, like, why would the person that killed the guy need to go around and kill all the animals as well? So, in fact, my alternative suspect right now is actually the guy that can control that can control magnetism, actually, because I think Kyoya mentioned it as well, being able to utilize his ability to manipulate knives and whatnot, and that sort of thing, right? So that's actually my suspect for now, just because I think we need an alternative to Serrano, and I really think that her being the killer is a little bit too obvious. So that's my thinking as of right now. I guess you can say that's kind of using meta knowledge in a way, because it doesn't seem to be that simple a case, but we got to start somewhere, right? So, anyways, this series has just been getting better and better and better. I really have to say, I love the continuous twist that they put out, and the continuous expanding of the lore of the world and whatnot, and of the characters, and their backstories as well. So brilliant. I can't wait until and see next week's episode how they are going to end all of this, and well, I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. So there we go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.